People, I am angry. I am angry with what has just happened. Lewis Hamilton has been absolutely robbed. He has been robbed. I do not care what anybody says. He has been fucking robbed by the FIA. Well done to Max. Still titles behind. All my days. Biggest robbery I have seen. I mean, it's just a bit weird how, you changed decision last minute. They wanted Verstappen to win. They absolutely wanted Verstappen to win. It's actually unbelievable how much they wanted him to win. What the hell? Listen, Latifi, well done to Max, I suppose, you've won. Michael Massey, you know what? Next season, this is what needs to happen. I don't even care if I've spelled you wrong, mate. Michael Massey, piss off. Because what you have just done is you have just favoured another driver. Let's be honest, people. He has absolutely favoured Max Verstappen. I mean, Latifi's crash happens, and then there's a safety car. Originally, they were going to have Lewis Hamilton. They were going to have all the cars. Well, the cars couldn't unlap themselves, but no, let's go racing because we wanted Verstappen to win. You bloody cunt. I mean, there's no way. Hamilton's clear of Verstappen. Hamilton is absolutely clear of Max Verstappen. George Russell, if I can pull the tweet out for you, George Russell has said something about it. And to be honest, I agree with what George Russell says. George Russell has to be honest, I knew it was going to happen. As soon I was like, Verstappen's won. Verstappen, yeah, you've won. Well done, I suppose. But still, how they've done that, honestly, it is. They really did want him to win, and it does hurt. It does hurt that they favour drivers now. Like, how has this been allowed to happen? Like I said, Michael Massey, you go away. Let me just check. Michael Massey, Lewis Hamilton was robbed. They absolutely robbed Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton should feel robbed because that they didn't want Schumacher's record to be broken. So Lewis Hamilton robbed. It honestly is. Yeah, where Max Verstappen's run, legit, even what's he called? The guy I follow, Matthew or something. I'm just checking on Twitter to see what's happening. But I think this guy also said he was robbed. Let's go. Verstappen go. Okay. Okay. Sure. He is a good driver. I can't say he's not, but he's not the GOAT. He's only won one championship. Nobody. Who the fuck? He is the GOAT. He isn't. Okay, Ed DF. Kim. I don't really. Yo. Lewis wasn't robbed. Verstappen is trash. Verstappen drove a race today. FA. Exactly. I'm so glad he can't spread his. I ain't even gonna comment on that. Hamilton robbed. Yeah. He was. Tears. Okay. Okay. Yes. Tears, I guess. Cheers for everyone watching, I suppose. But FIA go. Yeah. So if that's your opinion, then I suppose. Lewis, Mercedes, Karma, best organisation in the world. Cheers for everyone watching. They didn't want Hamilton to break Schumacher's record. Okay, please ban these trolls. Unfortunately, I'm not on my account, so I can't ban anyone. So, Lewis Hamilton. But who agrees though that Michael Massey needs to go? Oh, Hamilton L. Michael Massey needs to go. I do not care. Massey, you how you losing? Michael Massey, exactly. How you losing the world championship? None. I don't think they can do that, can they? If there is going to be a protest, I know that, but Michael Massey's the GOAT. Oh, how many of you lot are Red Bull fans? Michael Massey. You know Phil Massey needed him forever. I'm a Williams fan. Just anti-Ham. Why are you anti-Hamilton? What is Hamilton? Hamilton cheated for an entire season and you didn't want to talk about it. Mate, why do you have a Mercedes logo? Lewis took the back. Verstappen needs to do the same. It's beer. Hamilton cheated for 7 years. Big up Jack in the chat. I mean, Phil Marbles and Hamilton. All his titles are for. Oh, come on. Come on. All his titles are false. You know, I might get my friend in if he wants to join Man Club. We all know Max was gonna win. Yeah, to be fair, we did. We sort of knew that Max was gonna win. To be fair, cheers for everyone watching. If you're a Max fan, if you're a Lewis fan, big up. Because you know, I don't mind. At the end of the day, it's all banter. Just don't say oh bad. I do agree. Hamilton is still definitely. Hamilton will come back more motivated next year. Yep, 44 got robbed. Lewis Hamilton got absolutely robbed. Lewis Hamilton did get robbed. Michael Massey needs to go. A lot of people are agreeing with Phil Marbles robbed. Oh, okay. Hamilton isn't even better than Senna and Schumacher. Okay, that's your opinion. Michael Massey needs to stay. Does he? Does he now? Michael Massey needs to stay. He doesn't. He needs to be gone. Charlie Whiting will be turning in his grave. I might get Charlie on. He's I'll get this guy on if he's able to come on. That was some mafia. It was some mafia damn stuff. Hamilton has cheated for the past 10 years. C3Z3. Why not let exactly? Them, he's so depressed. Lewis, look what you have done. This race was a joke. It was. This race was an absolute joke. They had everything to. They did everything to get. My. Naim for the race wasn't a joke. People can say what they like. I would just stay in the chat. Yeah, if any, I just need a moderator. Are them tears, bro? No, I'm not crying, to be fair. I ain't really crying, so. Oh, well, Latifi, we don't deserve Lewis anymore. What do you mean? We don't deserve Lewis. Yeah, Lewis needs to sign for another team. Now he's gonna finish at Mercedes. I don't see him signing for another team, but please stop spamming. Race direct. They did. They did. They panicked. They panicked under pressure. And do you want to know why they panicked under pressure? Because they they did want Verstappen to win. Let's be real. I but I mean Leclerc or Verstappen. He's finished. Dead driver. Dead. Personally, I mean probably Verstappen. Probably Verstappen to be fair, because he's a good driver. Honest thoughts on Bruno Fernandez. Didn't play good yesterday. Max isn't even better than Charles. Ratio. Uh, right. Ratio. Okay. 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 I mean, Ferrari dominance next season. I could actually see that, you know. Ferrari, if the race director can make up whatever rules, give both of them in one hot lap. Yeah, I suppose. But I am Martial. I do not care. Next season, we'll see. Do you guys think Hamilton has another chance next season? Or do you think that this was his final chance to dominate and now Max is gonna run? Let me know if you want me to time someone out. Okay. Sani or Messi? I don't really know, to be honest. But all my days, this did piss me off. It pissed me off because how can Russell taking over? We'll see in it. Russell might take over. He might not. Uh, hey, Adam, yo, he was crying about the race on Twitter too because he knew what you know. What happened today was just an absolute. Hmm. I might. So George Russell on Twitter said has said Max, this is unacceptable, and it's that's fine, Elliot. Max is an absolutely fantastic driver who has had an incredible season, and I have nothing but huge respect for him. But what just happened is absolutely unacceptable. I cannot believe what we've seen. He's speaking facts. Red Bull got it at the end, yeah. Then again, we can't really do out, but Hamilton, it just is annoying because the fact that the they just changed last minute. There was something fishy. Like we can't deny something fishy happened. So yeah, Matt Gallagher, who I follow, um, and it says I would play Michael Massey. Why'd he not pick? Well, no, what I'm blaming the FIA for is why they just decided to why they decided to just let Lewis. Sorry, why did they just change last minute? The Michael Massey is just. Ooh, breaking news! Mercedes have protested against the classification established at the end of the competition related to alleged breaches of Articles 48.8 and 48.2 of the FIA sporting regulations. So yeah, this is just breaking news. Mercedes have protested. If Ham pitted, Max would not. Basically, Mercedes weren't going to pit if Max pitted. So, yeah, I mean, Lewis did so well, man. Oh, it's actually really annoying. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, Mercedes protest against you know what? Finn X win. Will Verstappen be? I hope not. I'm hoping that Lewis has more motivation in him next year to. I want. I want Lewis to finish with. We all do. We all do. 8th. Red Bull leaving Honda. I bet Mercedes. I hope so. I hope it was a robbery. because what happened was absolutely, it was just really unbelievable. It was a good championship, but not a good ending. Not because Max won, I'm not saying, oh, it was a bad ending. I'm saying it was a bad ending because hashtag 44 robbed. Yeah. Yes, it is a fix. Let's be honest. I feel so bad for Lewis. The way he lost that championship was Nico versus Ham was closer than Max beating Ham. Like, yeah, I mean, it sort of gives you Hamilton Massa vibes, where it looked like Massa was going to win, but then Hamilton overtook him. But yeah, that's fine, Jack. See you later. I'm trying to get a guest on if anyone will respond, so it is what it is. But if you all don't agree that Lewis Hamilton was robbed, then that's up to you, because for me, he was absolutely clear as day robbed. They literally, can you, all four of you, move out of the, this would have ended over safety car. Exactly. If this was any other race, but because it was the championship cider and Verstappen was losing, they decided to let Max Verstappen take the championship and rob Lewis Hamilton of an 8th world title. Hopefully someone will respond soon. I've sent links to a lot of people. Oh. In fact, I'm just looking forward to see how Verstappen fans will say, "Oh, Lewis Hamilton, they favour him." I'm looking forward to remember 2 laps under safety car and gave half. But yep, I agree that I. Michael Massey, you need to go. They're treating this like a bloody Netflix show. I mean, if this was guys, I have a question. If it was the other way around and Verstappen was in first and Lewis Hamilton was in second, do you think the FIA would have done the same thing for Lewis Hamilton, or do you think they would have just left it? Do you think because it was Max Verstappen and they wanted to see uh, paramento? Sí, señor. Sí, señora, señora. So it looks like I'm going to be doing this by myself. It really should. It ended in the worst way possible for not only Lewis Hamilton, for It ended. This was the worst ending. I'll probably just send him a link. Just a little link, a cheeky one. Yeah, I've sent Brit a link, so who knows? But Lewis Hamilton was absolutely robbed. Of I need to close my tabs because I am actually annoyed. I'm annoyed, man. No, Rich, I am pissed off. I am absolutely pissed off with the way this has happened. It shouldn't have happened like this. Does anyone know anyone that hijacked the season? How are you feeling then? Cause fuck. Michael Massey, piss off. Because the way this has been handled, like, how did they just all of a sudden change it? Michael Massey needs to go. Charlie Whiting will be digging up his grave tonight because the way this was handled, like, I get that maybe they wanted a new championship winner, but why, why did they all of a sudden have to, you know, looking at it, Podisit have been awful all season. It's not a surprise, but it shouldn't have been the way it was handled. So bad. Fuck. We're all devastated, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, Michael Massey. I do not get what this YouTube. But yeah, the decisions have been awful all year, man. I mean, you're happy? I'm not. I just think the way I wouldn't mind if Verstappen did a Schumacher and he overtook him like that, but it's the way that it was he overtook him. It wasn't the way I wanted him to overtake him. It the fuck me, man. It's we can all just say Michael Massey is not the right man. Michael Massey should have really uh what's the word? He should be gone. Hello. Hello? Uh but yeah, we've got Finn. I don't think he can chat actually, but if you can put it in the private chat, I'll just read your comments. So I'll see if Max, you are the world champion. Didn't make my day, to be fair. It just like why? The way though, it was just handled really poorly. Uh, but yeah, I mean, gave me okay, yeah, that was the only thing. But yeah, I mean, I just hate Christian Horner, man. Like the guy just moans all the damn time. And he's pretending to be like, oh, well done, Lewis. We know if Lewis had won the title, he would not be saying anything. Oh, yeah, this is definitely gone to court, I think. Okay, so he's accidentally left. Think left, but what happened to. So does Toto Wolf, but Christian Horner always. Listen, I'm agreeing with this guy, Felix Henry. I wouldn't be saying shit if it were all the cars that got to laugh. But this is ignoring the. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Alright, that's good.
So what did you think of the race? And do you think Lewis Hamilton was robbed?
You cut out them. Did you say Lewis could have won?
Did Do you think Lewis was robbed?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he was robbed, but Max has outperformed him all season, so.
That's true, but I think what annoyed me more that the news is that there is going to be Mercedes are taking it to court, which is what we all expected. My only problem was that they broke. I think. Do you think Michael Massey needs to go?
I don't know. He's like. I don't know.
You're a
Like,
McLaren
he's-
fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I'm not just saying this because I'm a Hamilton fan, but I think what it was is that all the cars got to. It's just how they changed last minute that annoyed me, to be honest.
To be fair, I think they should have. If they're gonna let all.
Hello? Think you accidentally cut out. Hold on.
The
I'll
car.
just.
But I think he was robbed.
Yeah, I think Lewis was robbed. I mean, fair play to Max. He did make it a good season. But do you think Lewis is going to come back more eager to win next season then?
Well, it's gonna be a lot changing next season, I reckon.
Yeah,
'Cause
George Russell had
Red
something
Bull
to
have
say about it.
apparently have spent all the money for this season.
And Mercedes have spent quite a bit.
But
Yeah, I'm good. Owen. He's put, this is unacceptable. Max is an absolutely fantastic driver who's had an incredible season, and I have nothing but huge respect for him. But what has just happened is absolutely unacceptable. I cannot believe what we've just seen. Is what George Russell had to say on Twitter. I agree with you, Jahesh. Massey is. But I mean, you still here?
someone's saying that Lewis is champion. I'm still here.
He means. Yeah, I think he means.
Can
he
you hear
still
me? Yeah?
thinks. Yeah, I can still hear you. For me, I do think Lewis was robbed, and I think
Alright.
that it was. There is going to be a court battle. Do you think that there should be a court battle for this? For the
I don't know. It is quite bad what they've done. They can't really, the FIA can't really do anything about their own mistake, can they?
they've technically broken the rules. The FIA.
They've broken their own rules.
Yeah, I mean, Kimi Raikkonen got drive the day, which was nice to see.
Yeah, I voted. I voted for him.
Yeah, same. But I think that fair play to Max. He did make it a good season, but that should have been Lewis having the 8th title, in my opinion. But isn't it crazy now? All the Verstappen fans are they're saying, "Oh, Lewis gets all the decisions." Well, that decision has just made your driver win the championship.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend has said that it might be getting overturned. The Verstappen championship. I don't think that could happen.
But the thing is, if they did that, it'd be weird, wouldn't it? Because
then Red Bull would complain. So the FIA have got themselves into a mess here.
It's a bit weird, though, isn't it? Because if you think about it, they can't really undo the lap.
Is it okay if I get another guy on the stream? I might send him the link.
Yeah, it's alright.
But I am actually really angry with that because I was gonna do a watch along, but I was at my cousin's house watching it, and honestly, I was just there. As soon as they announced that decision, do you know what I was said? I said, Max is gonna win now. Yeah. If you were Toto Wolff right now, what would be your reaction to what's happened?
I'd just be fuming. I'd be angry. I'd be smashing stuff.
I think that's what he normally. And do you know what it is? Christian Horner is a cheeky guy. I mean, The
I
way
don't like
he,
him. I hate him. I actually hate him. I don't like him.
yeah, because he's been beefing with Total all season, and he goes to shake hands with him when he knows, like, they're gonna be angry.
Hmm.
I mean, personally, I am really angry with what's happened. Lewis was robbed, in my opinion. If this, do you think the FIA have got themselves into a mess that they can't fix?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you think that the FIA have been? I mean, the FIA have been inconsistent this year. Are you Michael Massey out, or do you think give Massey a chance?
I think he should just be out at this point. But who are you going to replace him with?
I don't know. I wish Charlie Whiting was still here because he was good, but I guess the race director wanted the winner to be decided by racing, but make it equal. Give Ham opportunity to race on the same tyre compound if the rules really are out there. I think. What do you think of people saying Max is now the GOAT of Formula One and stuff?
That's ridiculous. He's
He's still
won
got a
one
long way.
championship.
Yeah, he's won one, but he still needs six more to beat Hamilton.
Because like it's like Hamilton and Schumacher. They've been in the prime like the whole way through the
Yeah,
career.
I wouldn't
Verstappen
mind
might.
if Max won next year and Lewis got the eighth this year, but it was the fact that I think they wanted a new winner. I think the FIA did want Max Verstappen to win.
Hmm. But I think there's been like stuff happening between the FIA, Red Bull, and Mercedes, like favouring different teams. Like they've been inconsistent about who like.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good result for Yuki Tsunoda, who finished
Yeah,
P4.
that's his career highest, I think.
Yeah, when it was announced that they were going to be racing one final lap, did you think, okay, yeah, they're going to give Max, it's going to be Max's title?
I mean, I was still thinking that they'd have DRS, so because I was like, oh, Verstappen will get their first DRS and then it'll be Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
But then I
Do you
realised you
like
have to
Max
have 3
Verstappen?
laps. I don't mind him.
Do you
Like
like Lewis Hamilton?
I'm happy for him that he's won, but I just feel like
Yeah.
it's the whole season. Like basically every race has been decided by the FIA's like decisions.
Yeah, I mean, if do you think George Russell is going to get his a fine for his comments?
Why? What's he said? I haven't seen that.
On Twitter, he said that, I'll just tell you it again. George Russell, on Twitter, what he said is, this is unacceptable. Max is an absolutely fantastic driver who has had an incredible season, and I have nothing but huge respect for him. But what just happened is absolutely unacceptable. I cannot believe what we've just seen.
Well, you can't really like the FIA have done it themselves. So like it's there. None of this would have happened if it weren't for them.
Yeah, if they decide, well, actually, if they didn't decide to race Lewis, we'd probably be talking about Lewis winning the eighth, wouldn't we?
Mhm.
And do you agree with the statement that the FIA favour Mercedes?
Yeah.
You think they do favour
Slightly.
Mercedes?
Slightly.
I get that sometimes they might, but like in Brazil, is what in when Max pushed Lewis off the track.
Lewis off the track.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that. I mean, I felt bad for Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah, it's tough that, isn't it?
Yeah,
It was a bad day for Alpha.
it was a bad day for Alfa Romeo and Williams.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm in a really like. I get that. Yeah, we get it that Lewis. Hello.
Right.
If I just that's better. So Steve, thank you for joining. First time you've been on my channel. Welcome. What are your thoughts on the absolute robbery we
It's a
have
fucking
just
fix,
seen?
isn't it? It's a fucking fix. They want their last lap fucking finale, don't they? They've already posted it on Twitter. Look at their last lap in full dramatic motion. Oh yes, right. Good on Mercedes. They're protesting the race result. If you actually work 39.2, 39.1, if lapped cars are to be unlapped, all lapped cars have to be unlapped, not
Yeah.
just the race, not just the ones in front of Verstappen, which is what happened, right? Then the safety car comes in at the end of the next lap. The next lap, not the same lap. That means it would have been the last lap of the race, and Hamilton would have had to lead the cars through under yellow flags.
Yeah. Do you agree with
Right?
what
They
I?
have set. They've seen what's happened is they've seen what Max has done, pitting under the safety car, right? Under the safety car to get the soft tires. Neatly thought, well, not realised it first because like they're too stupid to actually realise anything these days, right?
Mhm.
And decided we're not going to let anyone pass. That is what they communicated to Mercedes, and then all of a sudden, you get a transmission from Red Bull. How's that fair? And 2 minutes later, we're now letting all the cars that are in front of Verstappen to unlap themselves, but not the rest of the team. Even Russell's just come out and said it.
He
It's a
has.
farce.
Yeah.
How is he not allowed to be up to unlap?
What?
Why is he not allowed to unlap himself and have a go down to turn one?
Can I ask you a
This is what I'm
question?
saying.
Do you think Michael Massey needs to go? Because in my opinion, he
Yes,
does.
he needs to fuck off. You know what? Him, along with Horner, right? I don't know who's more moaning, like is Horner or about Christian Horner. Is it him or is it his wife? I don't know.
I had
Right?
someone on my comments saying Verstappen's the GOAT, cry Hamilton fanboy and stuff.
Yeah, tell him to go fuck himself, right? He needs to win 6 more titles before he come in winning my fucking goat, mate. Don't even
Like,
go there, mate.
my
These
friend,
people jumping up on Twitter right now, giving it all this, right?
I
Go
posted
learn the
on.
regulations first because you don't break test during the season to try and win a championship, right? Because you can't skip when someone's beaten,
Yeah,
right? Sorry, I can't stand it. Like,
yeah,
I can't stand the way that is finished. If he had managed it, because Verstappen had to pit the softer with fresher hards at one point, right? If he had caught him doing Schumacher-esque laps, I could have gone, yeah, okay, you deserve that because you caught him and
that's
managed
what
to
I
get
said
and
as
get him,
well.
right? I could accept that. But that is bollocks. To bend rules to try and get that
Didn't they break
is a
the rules, the
disgrace.
FIA?
What?
Didn't the FIA technically break the rules then?
They've broke the rules. You can't unlap cars and have the safety car restart on the same lap. In the rules.
Good that Mercedes have gone to
But
protest.
this is the point. This is the point. These people that jump on Twitter, they're nothing but Twitter merchants, right? They don't actually look in the regulations and state what's in the regulations. This is why they can't beat me, right? I know everything fucking like up here in the regulations. And if I don't, I'll go and fucking read it up.
You're an F1 encyclopedia.
In any other race situation, mate, that is a safety car to the end.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I actually said that if it was the other way around, Verstappen was leading and Hamilton was second, would they
No,
have...
it's not. No, it's not just. No, it's not that. It's not that.
Huh?
What would have happened was, what would have happened was is that the FIA the FIA would have just said safety car end of the race. If it was in another situation, in any other, if it was any other race, if this was the last race of the season, championship had been decided by then by Hamilton or something, they would have just said let it play to the end.
Yeah.
Just leave the safety car to the end.
My friend, as you know, Red Bull podcast, he's even said that he's disgusted because even though his team...
Thank you. You've got Red Bull fans coming out and saying it. What do you want me to say?
He's saying that even though Max has won the championship, he got very lucky that the FIA was stupid and decided. And do you know what he even said? He said he wants Christian Horner to get out of Red Bull.
Thank you. He can't ever shut up. He's he moans and moans and moans. No wonder. Do you know what? Sometimes I get that in Michael Massey. So if someone's moaning in my ear all the time, I'll say, "Oh fucking hell, here you go." Like, shut up. Like, just get off my case.
But yeah, thank you for coming to the channel,
All he's
Stephen.
done is attack a Mercedes left, right, and centre.
Thank you for joining the channel. I do appreciate it.
No, it's all right.
I think Lewis Hamilton was robbed. Like, this has ruined my weekend.
It's daylight robbery, mate. It's late night robbery in their eyes, isn't it? It's a night race, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what was your reaction when you heard they were racing for one last lap?
Well, you can look at it on Twitter. About people about to put it up on Twitter. I went fucking ape shit.
Yeah, I mean, you have people, some idiots in your chat saying, haha, Lewis is muddied.
How is he muddied?
I didn't say that. I mean,
No, but here's the thing: people are always saying on Twitter, "How's he washed? How's he muddied?" If you may not notice, you like deluded people, right? Like Max Hamilton has had COVID towards the end of last season, right?
doesn't he suffer from long COVID even this
Yeah,
season?
look at Hungary. He could barely get on the fucking podium, and he's saying it's not long COVID.
Ocon had to check on him.
A doctor had to check on him. And he is saying that's not long COVID. Usually he's fine.
Yeah.
In Saudi Arabia,
wanna
he had to
see
take a break.
Verstappen fans on Twitter saying that they favour Mercedes now. Because what we have just seen is absolute robbery. Michael Massey, you can piss off. Because they're making this like a Netflix show. I mean-
Yeah, the watch Drive to Survive. Watch how Drive to Survive advertised this.
But didn't Verstappen say he's not going to be in that? So we won't see anything from the Red Bull team.
Oh no, no, because you'll hide the inner commentary to the FIA. Said there you go, like you can have this, you can have this, you can have this.
Do you think they wanted a new champion, the FIA?
Oh, yeah, of course, it gets everyone interested in the sport. Now the ratings go up because Verstappen's won the title.
Yeah, you've been a F1 fan for very long, I think. How old are you, if that's not a rude question? Or you've been a fan since like the 90s or...
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Like I told him, I've told this like sort of mate of mine.
What's he called?
No. Like tell him if he's got the balls to call me that, right?
When Max overtook him on last lap,
come on my channel, right, and say it to my face.
I mean, I am absolutely like... I'm just seeing if anybody has... Oh, fuck. Oh, phew. It's not about Formula One. Sorry. There was
What looks best to the TV audience?
No, it was just some players at United apparently tested positive, but Ornstein has said the group that have travelled to Norwich is negative, so that's good for us, obviously. But I mean, George Russell, do you think he's going to get a fine?
Probably.
Do you agree with George Russell?
I completely agree.
People are just going to say, "Oh, he's only saying that because he's going to be Lewis's teammate next year."
Yeah, but sure. First of all, he didn't expect him to go down that last corner, that far behind. Two, if he did take the inside, he would have been compromised down the straight, and he would have probably been mugged down the straight.
Yeah,
So
I mean, Michael Massey is ruining. Charlie Whiting, he is going to be turning in his grave.
oh mate, Charlie Whiteman turning his grave over this. Honestly, this is a disgrace.
Do you miss Charlie Whiting?
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
I thought, who the hell? I really thought like the FIA is going to struggle without him, and I'm right. They just bend down to anyone that moans whoever moans the most gets the most decisions.
Yeah. How much would you pay for a boxing match between Michael Massey and Toto Wolff? Bless you.
So, I'm not worried about that. I really ain't worried.
Would you? Nah, like, it's the way that I wouldn't mind, like you said, if Verstappen did a Schumacher and overtook him properly. Because one thing I've noticed with you, Stephen, is you don't hate on someone for a reason. You hate on them if they do one mistake, yeah, but if they're doing it consistently, then it's like, that's why I think,
I've seen it throughout his fucking career. Right in 2019, right, nearly but shoves Charles Leclerc off the road in Austria. But like let's go to where is it? Britain? No, Monaco 2019. Massa 2017. Exactly the same move that he did to Hamilton in 2021 in the Monza.
there was
There's also one in
rumor-
2019 in the Monaco, shoved Bottas into the wall in the pit lane to gain the advantage and got a 5-second penalty, nearly taken out mechanics. Then did the same and nearly took out a McLaren mechanic who was literally back that far away from him in Silverstone. But apparently that's all fair, and that's not an unsafe release, right? It's always an incident. Like 2019 Mexico. What did he do in Mexico in 2019 in qualifying? Oh yeah, he broke the safety cut. He broke the yellow flag rules, right? And stayed on full power past Bottas's accident, though there was yellow flags, right? And he had to slow down, right? And then what did he do afterwards in the press conference? Laugh about it like it's some big joke.
Yeah, I have a
I'm sorry. That's why I don't have a go. Like that's why I don't like him, because like he doesn't have any respect for any of the rules and regulations in this sport.
We got this guy, Statman Cam. He posted up a tweet where this guy, he does exclamation marks. He's pretending to be like an FIA person. Can you four move out of Max's way, please? The rest of you stay as you are, as you won't have time to pass Lewis.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Cheers to him for that. That's how stupid it is. How is it not allowed? The rest of them are not allowed to overtake.
Who's your? Oh yes, Sonoda finished fourth, which was good for him, I suppose. But yeah, Mercedes are protesting it. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen then? Or do you think they're just going to be like?
Sorry.
I've got this.
American.
I've got this tweet, and it said South Africa handshake Lewis Hamilton, both getting robbed by the Dutch.
Oh fuck! Ouch! Try not to say that too loudly, will you?
Okay, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, maybe I'd shaft on that one.
I mean, if there is any Dutch people watching, I apologise.
Mate, I can't stand him. Like, we're planning to record Monday for.
Yeah, I mean, do you think Lewis will be more motivated for next year then, or?
Yeah, he always will.
Dude.
There you go. Look, here's another one. I've got no words. Did F1 just become a show rather than a sport? Right, Michael Massey is either going to step down or get the sack. Surely he can't continue as chief next season. Regardless of who you for sport, it needs to be recognised that the inconsistency of the FIA have been atrocious this season. Right. Imagine if this gets overturned in like a 2 month, a whole year.
Hashtag Formula One. Even a blind man could see that Lewis Hamilton was robbed.
No, this is unacceptable. George Russell. George Russell. I have a feeling this Jake Humphrey. I have a feeling this F1 result might get overturned. Looking at the sporting regs, it's hard to say protocol was followed.
Yeah, my
It's hard
friend
to
said
argue
that
it's a fair
apparently it could
finish.
get
Interesting
overturned.
a few hours ahead. I guarantee you this is going to court. It's going to court, mate. It's going to court, man.
Do you think they can overtake it? Overturn it,
They
sorry.
can if they want to. They are the FIA.
Nordpal Max. At what? He's still at 6 championships away, mate.
No, he's not getting 7 titles. There's no way.
I honestly think
because they're
this
closing
could
the
be
way
his
the way
only
they're
title.
closing. No, because the way they're closing the pack down, be nearly impossible.
I honestly think this could be Max's only title.
Describe Max Verstappen's F1 Championship win in one word: bollocks.
Disgrace.
Fixed. Fixed is the perfect word, isn't it? Fixed.
Yeah. But if we say anything, we are terrible. Alright, someone said earlier in my comments, I'm glad Lewis didn't win because he stands up for gay people.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said that.
Really? He can fuck off then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Luckily my mod timed him out.
He won't be more dominant. He won't be more dominant next season. He won't be more dominant next season, mate. He won't be more dominant next season. That's the thing. It's all gonna be bunched up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
love all the people trying to say Hamilton's finished. What are you on about? What are you on about? Seriously, man's fought with long COVID and he still got to the title in last corner.
I think next year Lewis is gonna win. I think this. What?
I'd have to wait until the new cars come out.
No, I think that I don't think Lewis will. I think Red Bull won't be as dominant. Lewis should not come back. No. I don't think he's meaning like. Okay. Boycott F1.
Could do, yeah. But
I think that's what he means. I don't think he means Lewis should come back.
Do you know what? I was speaking to my mum and sister who've been around this for
they
a long
don't
time.
deserve
Zara
it,
doesn't
so
usually watch
he's
it.
not saying.
And usually they don't watch F1 as much as I do.
Yeah.
But even after what they just saw, they said they're probably not going to watch it again.
Okay.
There's now hashtag trending Massey out. Massey out. 2,431 tweets. What does that fucking tell you? And you're telling me I'm being sour. What does that tell you? Half of Twitter are basically agreeing with me.
Lewis got robbed. Yep.
That's basically what they've said.
Lewis making 50 million a year.
I'm sorry, but that's what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you got Massey out trending, that means they've done something wrong.
Is it actually trending?
It's actually trending right now. What's happening? What's trending right now? Hashtag Massey out. Massey out is trending.
Trending.
Massey out is trending. Lapped cars will not be allowed to overtake lap 56. Lap 57, lapped cars will be allowed to overtake. 58, only 5 out of the 12 lapped cars are allowed to overtake. Massey, it's called motor racing.
Charlie Whiting is also trending.
So here we go. Right, here we go. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share the screen right now. I'm going to share the screen. So there's people that want to keep going on about being I'm being sour and this, that, and the other. Read this. I know this is difficult for people to read because people don't understand F1, right? 39.12. If the clerk of the course considers it safe to do so, and the message lapped cars may now overtake has been sent to all competitors via an official messaging system. any cars that have been lapped by the leader will be required to pass the car on the lead lap and the safety car. This will not apply to cars that are lapped at the time they cross the line at the end of the lap. But basically, any drivers that are on the same lap.
Was this the worst ending to the championship?
Hang on. Yeah, this is the way we're to do it. Like, if the Clark course considers the track to be unsuitable for overtaking, the message said overtaking will not be permitted will be sent to all competitors via the message system. Having overtaken the cars on the lead lap and the safety car, these cars then should proceed around the track at an appropriate speed without overtaking and make the effort to take up position at the back of the line of the queue. They give them no chance to give them a part. This also, you have to let them get to catch up as well to give them a chance. They're not been allowed a chance to race because they've been allowed past the safety car and then the race is restarted. How's that fair for them? Then they get a chance to try and get up the field. Like,
Steve, I've got to end it now because I'm going.
But there you go. Like, it's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching. You know, I might be back tomorrow. I need to go take my shower now, so I will see you all maybe tomorrow if I'm bothered. So yeah, goodbye.